Hi, I'm Marty Bailey from LaVintage Dog. Today we're going to transform these short oars and a dated box into nautical decor. This is my second Dixie Belle challenge where we partner up with another Dixie Belle retailer and challenge each other. This time my partner is Kim Nashed from the Bella Venta Reloved in Clearwater, Florida. I don't think I could have had a partner from any farther away from Bainbridge Island, Washington. We are both using Dixie Belle blue colors, something from the Dixie Belle Bells and Whistles line, and we each sent each other a surprise to use on our project. Kim sent me a little gift. It's the newer Scarlet paintbrush. This brush is mainly used for faux finishes, glazes, and top coats. Just a note, I struggle with my lighting and camera equipment, so part of this video is filmed vertically, but it does get corrected later on, thanks to my 14-year-old son. The first thing I did was sand the oars. They were pretty worn and it looked like they had some marine varnish on them. The box was clearly homemade and had some dated painting on top. I sanded the top a bit to get rid of some of the decorative painting. I did clean the oars in the box with Dixie Belle White Lightning. It's Dixie Belle's version of TSP. Once it was dry, I used Boss. It's a primer that helps with bleed through. The oars looked like they were bleeders, plus I wanted to cover the painting on top of the box. I decided to use cobalt blue for my base coat on the oars. I seem to always make a mistake or two when I make videos. The first one is that I did not use my Scarlet brush for the blue. I'm not doing any faux finishes today, but the Scarlet would have been perfect for the oars. I went ahead and painted the box with it. First I used fluff on the box, but then later decided to use Haint Blue on the box and Cobalt Blue on the lid to match the oars. Haint Blue is an icy blue. I was a little challenged to get the tape all around the oars as it's a curved surface, and of course I was in a hurry. I decided to just make the rings in the front and on the sides. After all, they're meant to hang on the wall, so who needs the back painted, right? To tape, just put a piece of tape on, then two on either side. Remove the middle one. Repeat for as many stripes as you want. Next, this isn't necessary, but it's an extra step I like to take. I use a quick layer of Dixie Belle top coat in satin along the edges of the tape. This works well on stencils as well. This will help seal the edges so when I paint, there shouldn't be too much bleed through. I decided that we needed a pop of color, so I used Florida Orange for the outside stripes and Haint Blue for the middle stripes on the oars, and vice versa for the top of the box. And I used the Scarlet again, just because. Again, I did rush the process, and it did take a couple of coats of orange to cover the blue. I ended up touching up the stripes, but it was very minimal. Once the stripes were dry, I sanded around the edges a bit to give them a worn look. Dixie Belle has come out with their own line of transfers under the Bells and Whistles line. I chose the nautical transfer to use on this project. Most of them are just black outlines, which is perfect for this project. I chose the anchor and the lighthouse for the oars, and just a couple of small things for the lid. I don't use transfers very often. It took a little getting used to when I applied the anchor, but I got better when I did the lighthouse. Measure where you want to place a transfer. I used a little piece of tape to use as a guide so when I took the back off, I can line it up again and center my transfer. Start from the very top and using the tool, rub the transfer off. It helps to pull the top as you move down the transfer. After the transfer is applied, lightly rub it with a lint-free cloth to ensure it has adhered to the surface. I did have a bit of an issue trying to get a hold of the top. These came out perfect. The transfers were easy to use and I'll definitely use them more. I still have more nautical transfers to use. Always keep the leftovers. You never know when you'll need them. I applied Dixie Belle top coat in satin. This is my go-to top coat. It is the most forgiving and allows you to work with it a bit. I was careful to first top coat the light haint blue stripes as I didn't want any of the cobalt blue to mix in with the top coat and ruin the color. That had already occurred just a bit when I sanded. I then top coated the rest of the project. This is really just decor, so I'm only going to apply one coat to the oars and two to the box. This was a great transformation. It shows that you can find just about anything at your local thrift store and turn it into decor. It's a pop of color for spring and summer, and here in Seattle, boating season has just begun. Thank you for watching my video today. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more upcycling videos. I've added links below to all the Dixie Belle Challengers videos, and please take a look at my partner's video from the LaVintage Reloved. Kim is extremely talented.